All right, so now that I got all my messaging done and that's out of the way, tonight's a very special night. Tonight is the All-Star race for the sprint cars in the United States All-Star Racing League from the I-55 Speedway. And if you notice a little something different about my car, not only is this the paint scheme for the All-Star race that we're going to be doing tonight, or Wednesday night, but a special number on my car tonight, the number 41. Gamer community and the racing community here online is a very tight group. Last night, I believe it was last night, one of our guys, CG Kenzer, had a medical issue, suffered a stroke. Happy to say, though, he is okay and talking and alert and everything. So we are thinking about you, Mr. Kenzer. We will be doing a 4-wide salute at the beginning here for the driver of the 41 car, CG Kenzer. Just a little something we put together for him. Thoughts and prayers going out for you, bud. One of the better drivers in this league. Actually, I mean, everybody in this league is just a phenomenal driver, but CG, he's one of those guys that you can run next to him, go flying into a corner, and you know he's going to race it clean. You know he's going to do it right. So, again, we're thinking about you, CG, and hope you get to feeling better soon, and can't wait to hear your voice again and see you out there on the track. With that being said, we're just waiting for an invite for the 4-wide salute for CG. Just watching my phone here. And it'll be interesting to see that. It's going to be pretty cool to see the boys and the gal out there doing a 4-wide salute. I don't think I've ever seen that on a video game before, doing the 4-wide salute. It would be pretty cool to see. Tonight's All-Star race, like I said, is coming from the I-55 Speedway. It's in Missouri. Can't think of what town it is. Very tricky track. Got multi-banks in it. Top side. It is a very tricky to run. High side, low side, tricky because it's going to try to send you all over the place. So, it'll be an interesting race here at the I-55 Speedway tonight. I am the Rowdy One, Rowdy Rooster, the official voice of the U.S. All-Star Racing League Sprint Cars. Last week didn't get to get in here and do this. Work schedule had me working a little late. Pevely, Missouri. There we go. So as we wait to get loaded in here, see these guys and gal doing a 4-wide salute for you, CG. There you see the track. Very tricky track. So you see them everybody's getting together trying to do this 4-wide for CG. There we go, slowly getting together. We are not professional drivers, as there is some banging around there, but they're slowly getting it. As there we go. There we see the 4-wide salute. They're getting it down a little bit there. These cars are very, very tricky. So if you're watching this and you're saying, why ain't they getting this down right? These cars are very tricky. Sprint cars are designed to go fast. And that's it. You see everybody, or a lot of people anyways, with the number 41 on their cars. For CG. You guys are slowly getting it. But these cars, seriously, these cars are very difficult to drive, especially slow. So that's why there's a bunch of bumping and banging. They're starting to get them wound up. And we are going to end up backing out of here in just a minute here. And see these guys ripping the high side. Yep, I caught it. See these guys ripping the high side here at the I-55 Speedway. for the All-Star race. Herbie, obviously one of the top picks for tonight's stroker race in that number 99. He'll be another one of the top picks. Oh, Jimmy, and that CG Kinzer look-alike paint job for the night. I like that. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to go out there and get that All-Star win tonight. We back out here. How many lobbies we got tonight on a Monday night? Look at that. Look at all these lobbies. That just tells you how great this game is. Bar none, one of the greatest racing games that has ever come onto a console. Love the game. Hopefully they don't make a part 2 next year. Hopefully they wait a couple years. Hopefully they wait a couple years. They just keep on putting DCLs on this game. That's all they really need to do. I don't know who invited me to a party, but I have got duties to do tonight. Calling a race. So, whoever sent me that. There's one of our invitations, and we'll go in there and we'll watch some qualifying, and then we will watch the A feature main event from the I-55 Speedway in Pevely, Missouri. These are the 360 sprints. These are not the full-blown World of Outlaw sprints, but believe you me, when I tell you these things are fast, these boys and gal, these drivers, they will be hauling ass tonight at this I-55 Speedway. The race will go very fast. I did do some messing around here with these cars, and I'm thinking about 115, 120 miles per hour into the corners, slowing way down, maneuvering around these corners. It's not easy to do. The concentration level to get around this track, especially when you're going side by side with other drivers, it is intense to try to stay side by side without making contact. Sure, we'll see a little bit of contact tonight. It happens. I don't care how good you are going to make contact sometimes. So there's our response to go into the qualifying race. Try to give everybody some TV time here. As we are getting ready to come in here, K-Mac, my teammate in the United States All-Star Racing League, he's pulls some double duty. And I see a lot of those CG Kinzer cars out there. I said K-Mac, my teammate in Morningwood Racing. Try to give some other people some time here. Ricky Bobby, rocking that red 41 here. Gravel fan, if you haven't seen him on here, he's a good one to watch. He knows how to work that loud pedal. Got Ousley 730. And that Steve Kinzer look-alike car. Did a good job on that. Old kid in the Tony Stewart looking 41 car. Stroker Ace rocking that black and look like purple 99. Got a CG up there. Oh, Jimmy. There's Herbie. We got a 41 on there. There we see Carey. Woo! running that high line there. So a new guy here called Miscripts. I don't think I know who called Miscripts is. Must be a new guy to the group. Interesting to see what he brings to the table. I think what is that, about 10 cars tonight for the All-Star race. 10 cars is plenty enough to put on one hell of a good race. I think these guys and Kerry, they'll be putting on a good race for us tonight. We'll see who got the fast time here. And it's looking like Herbie with a 9.941. Old Kid with a 9.54. Where's third? Where's third? Third stroker race with a 9.991. K-Mac running a 10 flat. Excuse me. We'll back out of here now. And just wait to get the response to go ahead and jump on in. And watch these drivers take on the I-55 Speedway for the All-Star race. Look at all those UMP modified lobbies. Definitely one of the favorites, that in the world of outlaw late models. Those two series definitely dominate this game. There is our cue to go ahead and jump in. We'll jump in here, and I'm not quite sure how many laps. What's that say? 60? Woo, a 60 lapper tonight. So 60 laps, they'll go pretty quick. But that is a lot of laps for these drivers to keep that concentration locked. That's a lot of time to pick up a caution or two. Maybe somebody has some bad luck at the beginning. Catch back up. As we jump in, and the action has already started with Herbie running that middle to low line. In fact, Old Kid right behind him in second place. No idea what lap they're on. Man, I love this view when they see them cars just come rocking through the corners like that. There we go. See Old Kid trying to look to the high side of Herbie as they fly down the backstretch. Going into turn 3. Herbie down that low side. He's going to lose some speed to Old Kid. The Old Kid trying to run that high line. That high line is where that speed coming out of the corner is. Try to make that straightaway as long as possible. But it's working right now. But Old Kid is right on the bumper of Herbie. Knocking on the back bumper. Doing some bump drafting here at the I-55 Speedway. Old Kid going to try to rock that high side. As he... Slide job! Slide job! Old Kid with an awesome slide job. That's how you get it done right there. Oh, as we got a car slow down there in 1 and 2, but Herbie trying to answer back to the low side. And looks like that Stroker Ace there in the 3rd spot. He's trying to make his way up to the front now. As Herbie down to the low side going into turn 3. He's going to produce a little slide job there. He's going to retake the lead. What a battle this is. As these two are going at it. And the greatest thing about it is we haven't seen anybody hit the wall yet. A little bumping and begging. But we all know Rubbins Racing. If you can't handle a little Rubbins Racing, you're in the wrong sport. That's like saying dirt don't belong in beer. If you're at a dirt track, you better have some dirt in that beer. But we see Stroker Ace slowly moving up here. I think Stroker's probably going to catch him. It looks like he's going to catch him, especially if Old Kid gets up here and they start battling again on this game. If you start battling, you will. Oh, wow. I don't know who that lap car is, but that was close. But on this game, if you start battling, it does slow you down, which is realistic. And that's what right now Stroker Race is hoping to see. His Old Kid ripping that high side up on that berm, getting that right side, running the berm. That usually seems to be the fastest way around these tracks. Stroker slowly creeping in. We even got 4th place creeping in here. As I believe we might, that should be a caution, maybe? No caution? Wow. Ricky Bobby for Burke. He is out of it. What a view this is. Look at that view. We can see the cars repping out of turn 4 coming down the front stretch. Look how fast they go around turns 3 and 4. And then wham, they're right here. That just gives you an idea of how fast. I'll just keep it right here for another lap. We got 60 laps here, but look how fast they come ripping around there. Herbie still out front. And is he on the lead lap or is he a lap down? Because if he's on the lead lap, he came out of nowhere to try to battle. As we got a battle for 3rd place here. Man, I wish they had a better way of doing this. So that's Gravel Fan trying to battle for the 3rd place with Stroker. Oh, and some major contact there. A tail whip, and Oozley coming in here. He wants in on this battle, and Stroker cannot be happy about that move right there as he gets tail whipped right into the fence. Gravel Fan, one of the better drivers, definitely not an intentional move. Nonetheless, Stroker's got to be feeling that one a little bit. As we see the battle going on behind them for that 4th position. Remember, these positions really matter. If we get a caution, that bundles everybody back up. When that caution comes out, that's going to matter where you start. Closer to the front, the better. We see K-Mac here. I believe that's the battle for 4th position. K-Mac ripping that low line right on the other side of Oozley. Trying to get something going, and he's going to take that position. Oozley back down to the inside. These guys battle back and forth. Usually looks like he's going to get into the fence there. Old Kid, is that Herbie underneath him? So we do have a battle for the lead again here. He's going to be on the high side. They're taking a lap around carry there. Old Kid going to get that lead spot from Herbie. They rip down the front stretch going into turns 1 and 2. I think that was a front stretch. Got to watch for the line here. Oh, that's a front stretch right there. What a battle this is for that front position. Oh, and Herbie caught that inside wall. That was, oh no! They get into the lap traffic and we got cars hitting the wall. And that right there is not what Herbie wants to see. I can't tell. I don't know if Oozley's a lap down or not. Man, we need a ticker on this. But right now, Old Kid showing the way. Yeah, we see Herbie. I don't know if he can make up that much time. The race has to be at least halfway over. And we know Old Kid, he is one of the faster guys out there. Once he gets the lead, it's going to be hard to run him down. He's got clean open track. Herbie's also got clean open track. But I tell you what, it's going to be hard for him to get up to catch Old Kid. Without a ticker, I have no idea really who's running where. But Old Kid in the lead. I'm trying to see who's battling with Herbie here. Again, I do not know who's on the lead lap, who is not on the lead lap. Desperately need a ticker though. Okay, it's Gravel Fan that's going to be battling with Herbie here. They're trying to catch Old Kid. You see, he's only about 3/4 of a straightaway, but 3/4 of a straightaway when you're on a track like this, the laps are counting down so fast. Everybody's running almost identical laps. If I was in Gravel Fan's shoes or Herbie's shoes, I would definitely be trying something new because this is not working. I would be ripping that high side like no other. I'd be putting that right rear right on that cushion and ripping that high side. But they're out there, I'm not. They might be faster down low. I have no idea. Looks like they might be catching him a little bit. We go on board with Gravel Fan here. I think they are catching him. So don't pay any attention to what I say. I don't race the sprints. I race late models and modifieds. Don't know how many laps are left, but you know, Old Kid's probably looking in that rear view mirror right now saying these guys are getting close, and they're getting close fast. As we see now, it's going to be a battle for that second place with Gravel Fan and Herbie. As Gravel Fan now is almost to the back bumper of Herbie. Oh, and he catches that outside brim. That outside going into turn one. The way that sticks out. You hit that, that's going to throw you off for about a tenth or so. But it's looking like it's probably going to be a battle for second place here. You see Carrie, she's ripping around that high side with Oosley. Try to get everybody a little bit of TV time here. Oh, we got somebody else that blew an engine. Oosley. Oh! That's not going to make too many people very happy. See Ricky Bobby there. And Herbie is really feeling the pressure now from Gravel Fan. As Gravel Fan, he's going to probably pull a slide job here real soon. As soon as they... Did he get around him? As they are battling, it looks like Gravel Fan might have gotten around Herbie. Maybe, maybe not. They are really going at it. Gravel Fan in the 41 car there. As these two, they are going at it. They want that second spot so that way they could be the first one to run down Old Kid. But Old Kid, I think he's just got too much of a lead at this point. Right now is just trying to save points positions. As Gravel Fan does make his way around Herbie. See K-Mac there. Also in the 41, paying tribute to our friend. And is that the race? I think that's the race. I think Old Kid got her done tonight. So, Old Kid getting it done in the All-Star race here tonight. I told you that was going to be a very quick 60-lap race. And that was a quick one. No cautions. Running about 9.5 to 10 second laps. It does not take long to do 60 laps here. So we'll let the group settle down a little bit. Let them get their discussions out of the way momentarily. And we will jump into that party here in just a moment. And hear from Old Kid. Old Kid, wow, a 9.887 for Old Kid. I think he practiced. So we will jump into that. We are getting ready to jump into that party now. Okay, here we go. As we wait for the microphones to come on,
Oh, you're good, man.
As we hear the sound of Old Kid getting it done. I-55 All-Star race. Old Kid, that was a great battle between you and Herbie. It looks like Herbie got stuck behind some lap traffic, and it was all you. How's it feel? It looked like Herbie and Gravel were really battling and looked like they were trying to catch you. Of course, without a ticker, I can't tell. Were they catching you, and was that making you nervous? Gravel fan. Is Gravel still in here? It looked like you were starting a real Old Kid in as soon as you cleared Herbie. How many laps did you think you needed? Another 5. Yeah, it looked like from the broadcast. Of course, not having a ticker, like I said earlier, it's hard to tell. But it looked like if you did have those 5 laps, do you think you would have got him, or do you think Old Kid would have been able to hold you off since you guys were running the same line? Well, definitely an exciting race between Old Kid, Gravel, and Herbie towards the front there. So, Old Kid getting it done here at I-55. Anybody you want to send a shout out to? Absolutely. CG obviously on the minds of everybody. Had that 4 wide salute for CG tonight. So we will get off of here with our last thoughts going to CG. Special thanks to Herbie, Stroker, Ace, and Carrie for all they do and doing that 4 wide salute tonight. No, you betcha. All right, so with that being said, we are going to log off of here for the night. Again, special shout out to CG Kinzer. Great job, Old Kid, getting it done. If you think gaming's just for younger people, Old Kid is north of 60 years old, and he's out here getting it done, having fun. If you're somebody who loves racing, but you just can't quite afford that outrageous bill, that's why video games are great. That's why you need to hop in, get into a league. It's a great thing to do. Sometimes tempers flare. Found that out a couple weeks ago, because it's competitive. It is. We take it serious, but we have a lot of fun. We gripe at each other, but at the end of the day, we're all friends. We all forgive, forget. We come out here and we have ourselves a good time. And that's what it's all about. If you ain't getting a little pissy once in a while and getting upset, yeah, you should probably maybe go play some tennis on the PlayStation or something. But this is the Rowdy one, Rowdy Rooster 79, gonna sign off for the night. And God bless y'all. Congratulations, Old Kid. And again, CG, we're thinking about you, bud. Get well soon and get back on the track. Good night, everybody.